Hey guys, it's Melanie from MelanieKham.com. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we're gonna make this crochet hat. So cozy, so cute, so quick. So we've got about 2 hours to make this hat, which is awesome. I'm also using two totally different types of yarn, two totally different sizes of yarn, which adds this really fun texture. So we're gonna go through all of those little tips and tricks as well. As always, the blog post has all the written instructions. You can find that at the first link down below, as well as the yarn and the hooks and all my favorite crochet stuff. So definitely make sure you check the description box for all of those links. You know, if you've only made 1 or 2 things with crochet, you can totally do this. So let's jump right in. I'm going to show you how to make it. All right, everyone, let's get started. I'm going to show you how to make this hat, and we're going to be using 2 different yarns, 2 different sizes of yarn, different textures of yarn. I really wanted to kind of teach you guys how we can make that work. This is a size 6, this is a size 5. We are going to go with the hook size for the larger yarn. Okay, so this one recommends a 9mm hook. So that's what this is here, an M or a 9mm. Okay, and the first thing we're going to do is make our band that goes around your head. So I'm going to take the larger yarn, pull from the center and find the end. It's in there somewhere. Okay, now we're going to start with this slip knot like always. All right, then we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in the second chain from the hook, we're going to insert our hook, single crochet. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops. Do that in every one going down, so that means you're going to have 4 single crochets. All right, chain 1, turn our work, single crochet in each one, going back. We're going to insert here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to continue this until the band is large enough to go around your head. So for women, that's about 20 inches or so. You want to err on the side of being larger than smaller because no one wants a beanie that's too tight, not very comfortable. We're going to chain 1 and continue doing this single crochet band. If you are one of my crocheters that's made a few things before, if you want to make this more of a ribbed look, you can do back loop only on every other row, but this hat's going to have a lot of texture as it is, so we're just going to keep it simple. All right, keep going until you have your band around 20 inches. Here's my band. It measures about 21 inches. I'll have a chart on my blog if you want to see kind of common sizes. So what we're going to do now is join our short ends. So I'm going to slip stitch. I'm going to insert my hook here over to the other side, yarn over, pull through all the way. Okay, now I'm going to switch to my next yarn. And you don't have to do that, by the way. If you would like to just stick with one style of yarn, you can totally do that. The pattern is the same. So we're going to do 1 round of single crochets just to get our foundation going, and then we'll switch it up a little bit. Chain 1, and at the end of each row we need a single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, like that. And if you have a tail here, go ahead and weave that in as you go. But we need to first change colors. So I'm going to insert and then pull through with our new yarn color, yarn over, pull through. Okay, tighten everything down. And then the working yarn that's attached to the cream color, don't cut it. We're just going to leave it alone along the back side and we'll draw it up later. The tails of your other yarn choice, as we go along, we're just going to weave those in as we go. One last thing to do at the end of our project. We're doing still single crochet, underneath 2 strands if you can, but don't stress out too much about that. Okay, that's how it's looking. Go ahead and do this all the way around your band. Here's how it's looking. We're reaching the end, and I'm going to continue with this kind of like a blush, a beigey blush color. Okay, but we're not going to do single crochet this entire hat. My favorite stitch is the half double crochet, and so I want to use that for this hat. We're going to keep it super simple, so this will be great for beginners. Half double crochet. Let's close this out with a single crochet. And half double crochet is the exact same thing except you yarn over first. So we're going to yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over all 3 of those loops, and we're going to do this in every stitch from that previous row or round, and do that all the way around. All right, finishing up this round. Now, the cool thing is we've already got our yarn that we're going to switch to connected behind there. We're going to yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull through, but then take your new color, yarn over, and pull through with the new yarn. And then same thing, we're going to leave the beige one attached. We're just going to ignore it. That way it's really easy for us to switch back to it. So we're going to do the exact same thing, half double crochet in every stitch going all the way around. Okay, I'm coming back around. Now you can decide if you want to switch off your yarn every 1 stripe or 2 stripes. I'm going to do 2 stripes, have a little bit wider stripe, okay? But up to you, you can totally do it. You can alternate it. The yarn is attached, remember. So whenever you're ready to switch, go ahead and do that here. And we're joining our new yarn right about here where the seam is. So try to keep it consistent, but it'll be on the back of your head, no big deal. So go ahead and continue crocheting until your hat needs to reach a minimum of 8 inches. And we can go over that in a little bit. The height of your hat is going to give it the slouch factor. So however slouchy you would like it to be, you can adjust it. You'll have enough yarn, but go ahead and get it at least up to about 8 inches, and then I'll show you how it's going. Happy stitching. Here it is. Mine measures about 10 inches because I wanted a little bit more slouch, and I also wanted to finish on the cream color because then I'm going to use my Clover pom-pom maker and make a big pom-pom with the blush color. So that was my reasoning. Now to finish off, we have a half double crochet here. So we'll do a single crochet and then a slip stitch just to kind of gradually bring that down. Now you want to leave a fairly long tail. Yarn over, bring that through, fasten that off, and then you'll use your yarn needle and that tail, and we're going to go in and out and then cinch it up. Okay, now cinch it up. You also want to make a tail so we can weave this one in. So we cinch it up, and then from the inside we're going to sew our opening closed. Okay, we're going to go back and forth until this is just like that. Until it's secure and there's no more hole. And if you want to make a pom-pom, you can do one of those faux fur poms that you buy. I will link my video to how to make a removable pom-pom. Get that closed, and then you want to weave in your tails. So you'll weave in your tails, and then you'll weave in the tails from your blush color.